India fueling pressures by permitting Dalai Lama in Arunachal Pradesh, asserts China. China said on Thursday that it has stopped dissents with India both in Beijing and New Delhi over the Dalai Lama's visit to Arunachal Pradesh and blamed it for fueling strains by permitting the Tibetan profound pioneer in the question ranges. I can affirm that China has held up challenge in Beijing and Delhi. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Hua Chunying told a media instructions in Beijing on Wednesday. The challenge was held up in Beijing with Indian Ambassador to China Vijay Gokhale. In Delhi, the dissent was held up with the skillful authorities of the External Affairs Ministry, Hua said. Asked whether Beijing sees India's authorization to the 81-year-old Dalai Lama to visit Arunachal Pradesh as adding up to scrutinizing the One China approach, Hua stated, I need to re-accentuate that on issues concerning China's significant concern and center interests, regional and sway, China's position is reliable. By welcoming and favoring the Dalai Lama to visit debated ranges amongst China and India, India has harmed our interests in the India-China relationship and it has fueled pressures, she said. We restrict the visit to pertinent ranges and contradict endeavors by applicable nations to organize a stage for the Dalai Lama to lead against China exercises. We encourage significant nations to stop such mistaken activities and quit undermining Chinese interests, she said. Gotten some information about statements in the Chinese media that India's move was gone for compelling Beijing over the issues identifying with China blocking India's nuclear suppliers group NSG participation offer, Hua stated. China won't make any suspicions on India's expectations. The Dalai Lama PTI. She said the Dalai Lama's visit has made harm India-China relations. We trust the two sides can keep on following guideline of common regard for every other's center interests and significant concerns, and we ought to accomplish more things that can fortify shared political trust and advance the general interests of China-India relations, she said. On India's NSG offer, Hua said this issue ought to be settled by all the 48 individuals from the gathering. We ought to accomplish an answer that applies unpredictably to all non-nuclear non-proliferation treaty nations through interview and exchange, she said. In the meantime, the official media here said that China ought not waver